Heidi ho on this Friday. It is almost 100, so it's going to be 95 today. Um, First of all, I wanted to say I was sorry if people had taken some of the things I said the wrong way in the last week. You have to read the description down below on some of my other videos because I'm going through drug withdrawal. And people say the darndest things on drugs and off drugs. So please don't take it seriously. I kept it up because what's the point of doing vlogs on how somebody does with all of this if you edit it all out? So I'm going to go ahead and make an ass out of myself more than usual and keep that up. Also, I want to say thank you very, very much for new subscribers. I mean, the beautiful Jackie Howe. I'm just completely humbled and honored to have you following me and all the other people on there and the wonderful comments everybody was making. I'm very humbled and I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what to say besides that. I'm speechless. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about autotoxicity and tinnitus. If you're not familiar with tinnitus is, thank God you don't want to be. I used to say tinnitus. I used to pronounce it the wrong way because I'm deaf. So everybody's telling me it's tinnitus, which makes more sense. It's like zzz. I don't know if you can hear that. I can't hear that, but it is the roaring and the hissing and the chirping. I guess I get an overwhelming pushing in my ear even. I have pain that goes down my left side when I get it really badly, and it could actually make you very, very weak and dizzy. And actually, you should be seeing a doctor if it is causing some of those problems. You may have what they call an acoustic neuroma and some other neurology type of things that you need to get looked into by a what do they call the ear doctor? It's not an ear, nose, and throat. It's otologist, I guess, and neurology. So, but tinnitus is an awfully hell. It's a hell on earth, really. If you're getting it, you can have a mild chirping or ringing all the time, and it can be quite incapacitating. It can be so bad that it makes you fall over on your side. You are getting it so loud, and that's what I'm going through right now. If I have even the slightest amount of caffeine or stimulant, I get this horrible pain going across there all the way down. You have to make sure that you don't have a unmentionable, which is like a herpes virus. Nobody wants to talk about that, and cold sores. Everybody has them. it's we don't want to get into details, of course, but everybody has some sort of little virus like that. We all get these little cold sores, I guess. Not canker sores. Is it canker or cold sores? But we all get it. Nothing to be ashamed of. My neurologist has said if you get that and you get an acoustic neuroma, you have to make sure that it's not from that. It can cause a lot of pain going into your ears. And when you get the pain in your ears, people get so much pain and cessation going throughout their whole body that they don't really realize it originates here, an autotoxicity problem. And I'm wondering now, we're a whole nation of autotoxicity, autotoxic people. We've been taking so many drugs for a while now, things that can really damage the eardrums, things that remind me of some of the symptoms in fibromyalgia. Even though there's an autoimmune component to it, or they're finding that out. Whoops, I just fell over. There's an autoimmune component. I don't know if you read, but in the 1st of July, they had found that they have given rats, mice, terrible things. I don't really agree with testing like that, but they gave them antibodies with people with fibromyalgia, and then they gave them with healthy people, and the fibromyalgia symptoms went away like in 2-3 weeks. So this is quite a find. But I'm still concerned because so many people are on different drugs, antidepressants, um, things like Klonopin, which is our anti-seizure. I'm not saying to stop these drugs, of course, but they do have an autotoxicity to them, which could cause tinnitus and this horrible ringing. And the pain can go down into your whole body. It can make you sensitive to be touched at all. If someone scratches fabric, if somebody rattles chips, I'm like, oh my God, help me, help me. So it just concerns me because it reminds me of some of the fibromyalgia symptoms and people I've talked to on the different sites. Um, and you can get, like I said the other day, more pain receptor sites from opiates. If you happen to have problems with your ears, it can go to your ears. So when you get this pain, it's naturally going to go down into your fingertips. You're going to feel funny in the end of your feet, your fingertips. Everything's going to be so painful. If you've ever had, well, a wild night of partying and sex or whatever, and then you try to get up the next morning to go to work, and then you drink a bunch of coffee, you're going to notice, of course, that everything is super loud. So if you ever gotten that for not sleeping or having too much coffee, you're just jumpy about everything. Yeah, it's gonna cause pain throughout your whole body. You're gonna jump. Oh my God! Have you ever done that when, you've gone to like a shooting range without your ear protection? Your whole head is ringing. So imagine having that every day in your life for years and years. Pretty soon you're just not gonna, be able to be touched. And it's going to cause a lot of nerve pain. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Um, so I'm not doing too well. I'm having a lot of that without any of the Klonopin, any antidepressants, any of the kratom or CBD. I am getting to sleep from melatonin, so that's cool. It's called Good Sleep Chocolate, I think. In case you're interested, it does really help you sleep, and it does help with the ear ringing. But without anything, I can really see now that I have some sort of acoustic neuroma or something going down my left side. Very, very clear to me. But I wanted to talk about that to everybody who has tinnitus. Look into some other avenues. Try tapering down on the medicine. If you have it so bad that you're incapacitated, there's something going on. And it is an awful, awful thing. I feel just terrible for anybody that might have it. It's a kind of a boring subject, but then again, with all the drugs that we all take now, it's worth looking into to see what's going on with that and to make sure that it's not tinnitus. If this relates to you at all, please make a comment down below. I'd love to do a survey and send it in to my doctor. How many people who have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia and different things also seem to have this ringing in their ear? And are you on any drugs? And you don't need to be specific. You might want to message me on Facebook or something. But I would love to gather this information because they're not going to do all this testing. Lord knows they're not going to get the money together for a lot of testing, especially if it involves more women than men, almost a huge percentage of women. Not to say anything about men or doctors. That's just the way it is. They test all these things on men. They give male doses for men that weigh like 200 pounds, 6 foot, and they give the woman the same dose. Well, if you're doing that and you're getting this pain going down here, and they're going to go like this, so you're going to get a pinched nerve, of course. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to try to help us all out on this and take care of this problem. But that's what I'm experiencing, folks, about that. We're going to have 100-degree heat. So I'm going to get back in, get the swamp cooler going. I'm kind of in the shadows there. But, yeah. Woo, get these bees. I got to go. There's bees. I don't want to be stung, too. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you again. Sorry about that. Peace. I really appreciate all the follows, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.